Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel.
Another week, another episode.
Wait, what did you say?
Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review of Van Helsing on Syfy, just Season 3, Episode 11, called Been Away. 2 episodes left, guys. 2 episodes before Season 3 is over. So, as always, keep tweeting, keep talking about the show as much as you can. Watch live if you can. If not, tweet the hell out of hashtag Renew Van Helsing. The showrunner recently tweeted something that's sort of hopeful, so hopefully we'll hear an announcement soon, hopefully sometime after the season's over at least. But really, the show really needs to go on. It deserves it about 10 times over. At the very least, deserves a full run for the story they want to tell, I think. And just some of the greatest cast and crew you'll ever have a chance to interact with, be it, Twitter or whatever. But yeah, this episode is more of a self-contained episode, more of a character episode for Axel, which is fine. I mean, you guys know my favorite episodes are the Vanessa-heavy episodes, but we've had a good few of those this season. It doesn't look like we're going to be seeing her next week, which is unfortunate, but I'm sure it'll be a big Season 3 finale for sure. But this episode, nonetheless, was appropriate. It was needed. With Axel sort of being off on his own, he's sort of... I've seen a comment saying he's like an Uber driver in the apocalypse now. But, he's just basically going, kind of wandering, saving who he can. This eventually leads him back to where he grew up. We had heard some things about his sister before, but they really explore that more in this episode. We see Sarah Canning, who plays this girl named Carter, who we later find out is actually, spoilers, I don't know why you're watching this video if you haven't seen the episode, but is actually Polly, his sister. It was cool to see Sarah Canning on this show. She's done a lot of projects over the years, but namely she was in the first couple seasons of The Vampire Diaries, which is one of the shirts I'm wearing right now. Not her, but still, Vampire Diaries. So it was good to see her on this. She really fit well as sort of almost like that female survivalist version of Axel, too. She had lived pretty hard since the apocalypse started, and as they peel away more of the trauma she went through, and this... I forget the old man's name that Axel had worked for when he was a kid, and how that tied together. It came about in a really realistic way, yet a very uneasy way as well. And I like how Axel reacted to that as he should have. I was waiting for someone to interrupt him, but then Axel just shoots the guy as soon as the guy has Alzheimer's or something like that. Where his memory kind of goes in and out. But he still definitely did what he did, and that's still a part of him somewhere. And then Polly, meanwhile, still has sort of this attachment that she's developed to him. It's definitely a complex psychological thing to explain. But Axel shooting him the way he did, I think, was definitely justified, especially when he can hear Polly protecting, where are you, kind of came out, then he just lost it, understandably. I'm wondering if he's going to stick with those people from that group, the last couple guys that were alive, or not. I don't know, probably not. You could just dropped him off or left him. I don't know. It's going to be tough explaining that, though. But again, I think that was a very human reaction for him. And they did share a really good scene. I mean, I would have liked Sarah Canning to have been on the show a bit longer, but I was glad her role was a fairly key one. And with that, like I said, they did share a good scene. Some really nice acting between both Sarah Koenig and Jonathan Scarf. And I feel like I haven't given Jonathan Scarf enough credit on the show. I mean, I talk about Kelly Overton all the time. Jonathan Scarf, he's really an essential part of the show as well. Not just in front of the camera, but he's directed a number of episodes now too. One of my favorites of the whole season, Super Unknown, he directed. Along with Crooked Steps, another one of my favorites. So he has definitely a talent behind the camera too. And this is probably his best performance of the series, maybe, when Polly is dying. It's close for sure. But yeah, I like this episode. Maybe not as much as like the Vanessa episodes this season, but definitely another one that good. Van Helsing, yes. My favorite show to watch during the week. Haven't missed a beat with it. Very, very proud of that. And also, I should mention the actress who plays Harper on The 100 is also in this episode as part of the group. Sort of seemed like she could have a bond or interest with Axel. That sort of falls through, and she ends up being killed, unfortunately. Still good to see her pop up. I enjoyed this. Not like a ton of like main plot development here, but seeing Axel, dealing with his sister, what he found out about that, along with these daywalkers. I liked all the kills with the saws and stuff like that. That was cool. And also you gotta mention Sam, who went back to find Muhammad, but he's missing, of course, because Vanessa had he had gotten out. Then he had run to Vanessa cured him, so he's all distraught by that. And then he runs into Chad and the rest of the group and stuff like that, and he actually kills him. And he's a character we haven't seen a lot of, so it's not like the hardest hitting thing, but he's one that's been reoccurring, and you still feel for him because they've been taking care of this group of kids for so long and they made it this far. But his heart is almost literally torn out, or at least a pretty big wound into his chest. So it was unpleasant to watch that for sure. And now he's made aware by the Oracle, or this elder vampire that we've been seeing, he is with her, and he's going to have to follow them. And I'm imagining this is going to lead into the season finale, along with the likely release of the Dark One and stuff like that. I think Sam's arc is about up, though. I mean, Christopher Heyerdahl has done an amazing job. He's probably the most well-played villain we've had on the show so far. But I think his arc is coming to a close. I think it will end with the season 3 finale. We'll see, though. Maybe Vanessa could probably kill him eventually. It'd be a brutal as hell fight, though. But if Vanessa snapped and just went all out, it would be really, really something brutal to see. I think Muhammad would be fitting if he had the chance to put him down, though. But we'll see how it goes either way. But yeah, overall, like I said, maybe not on quite as on par with like my favorite Vanessa episodes, but still an essential one if you're an Axel fan. And again, credit Jonathan Scarf, great job in front of and behind the camera. I can't see the information on who wrote and directed this one necessarily, which is unfortunate because I got to give more credit on that end now. But whoever did it, great job as always. Van Helsing did such a great job on that end of this as well with the directors. Because each episode feels consistent, it feels like the part of the same thing, of course, because it's a series. But there's always something unique, or at least a little different about each episode. Like if you watch this one compared to like Super Unknown or I Awake or something like that, there's a stamp on it from someone, at least to some capacity. So I really credit them for that. So yeah, if I'd rate this episode, give me about an 8.8 out of 10. Let me know what you guys thought about it. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.